Alright guys, today I'm going to be doing a review of the Sitka Dakota Hoodie, and before I get into the actual review I wanted to ask you guys a question. Whenever you're looking for review videos or tips and tricks videos on YouTube, how in-depth of a review are you looking for? Are you looking for just a short, quick video that's to the point, or are you looking for something with a lot of in-depth information about the product that might be a little bit longer video? I'm kind of trying to find that balance between the two of those. I don't want to have a really short video that has no information in it, but I also don't want to have a video that's really long where I'm just blabbling on forever. So let me know what you guys like, and I'm going to keep on trying to figure out what that happy medium is. Alright, so I'm sure you're saying, why on earth would you buy a hoodie for $250? So first I'm going to go ahead and tell you everything about the jacket and some things that I like about the jacket, and then I will come back to my opinion on the price. So with this jacket, I feel like Sitka is targeting those people who love wearing hoodies, but they know that a regular hoodie isn't always going to cut it in waterfowl hunting. So they took that style of the hoodie that everyone loves and they improved on it to make it more fit for waterfowl hunters. Alright, so it has a 3/4 length zipper, so with that you're able to have a high neck collar and still be able to put the jacket on easily. Also, being 3/4 zip, you have a nice full-length hand muff down in the bottom, and for me this hand muff really makes the jacket. It's got a really thick fleece in it, so it's very warm, and both sides are zippered, so if you want to zip one side and seal in some warmth, you can do that, or you can have both sides open, stick both hands in it. If you throw a nice big hand warmer in there, you're going to be golden for the day. I've also used it while having this jacket under my waders, just because that hand muff is so nice. I'll put my hands over the top of my waders and down into the pouch. So that is really good because I'm really bad about getting cold hands, so that's a lifesaver for me. Speaking on the warmth of the jacket, it has a nice thick fleece all the way through the inside and then all the way down the arms. So it's super warm, and in front of these bright lights I'm sweating right now. But as far as the actual hunting season goes, I would basically just wear a good base layer like Under Armour 3.0 and then this jacket, and I was good from 50 degrees down to 30 degrees. Once it started dropping below 30 degrees, I would usually throw on a fleece vest underneath of the jacket and then over the base layer. And I think the coldest day I hunted was -8, and I was totally fine. The only limiting factor was my hands getting cold. The outside is windproof and water resistant, and it definitely cuts wind like a dream. The outside is called Gore Wind Stopper, and that's definitely the perfect name for it because it stops the wind in its tracks. As far as the water resistance, it's really only good for light mist or light rain. Anything more than that, and I'm going to be throwing my Delta jacket over the top of it. But this jacket slips right inside that one. No problems. I do wish this jacket had some thumb loops just so it was a little bit easier to put on, but it doesn't have anything like that. The hood on this jacket is very similar to on the Delta jacket. It can be tightened down on your head and then the hood moves with you. One difference with the hood on this jacket as opposed to the Delta jacket is this one is fleece lined, so it's a little bit warmer and quite a bit more comfortable. It has a little bit more of an athletic fit than most jackets, which I really like because that means less bulk. It's also cut a little bit shorter than most jackets. This one comes down just below my belt. So if you're a little bit taller, I'm 5'11", and especially if your height is all in your torso more than your legs, you might have a little bit of a problem with the jacket, and they don't make any tall sizes, so that's something to consider. Like I said earlier, it has a high neck collar, so whenever you put on the hood, you can zip it all the way up and seal out all the cold from around your face. And one thing I really like is that they put a little flap over where the zipper is so that the zipper doesn't rub up against your face. You see a lot of this in base layers, but you don't really see it in jackets, so that's a nice little attention to detail thing that Sitka added in. The last thing is a zippered chest pocket for your phone or whatever. And with Sitka, it's some of the small features that they add that make their products really awesome to me. And one of those small features is all of these zippers are recessed. So what I mean by that is whenever you zip up the zipper, there's actually a little sleeve that the zipper can slide into, and then it keeps the zipper snag proof, and it's also going to help keep a little bit of water out. Alright, so now that we've talked about everything, let's get back to the price. So for me, I try not to spend full price on anything. I'm always looking for discount codes or coupons or sales, just anything I can to save money on products before I buy them. And with all the Sitka stuff I bought, it was no different. I did some research and looked around, and I was able to find everything I bought for around 30% off. So if you're interested in buying anything, make sure you shop around, check Facebook. There's groups on Facebook, and you can find people selling stuff for cheaper. There's also a site called Camo Fire. It's like a daily deal site. They have Sitka stuff fairly frequently. There's also, I think, Sierra Trading Post. They have some stuff. So if you're looking for stuff, make sure you just shop around and don't just hop in and pay full price. That said, I feel like this jacket is worth the price I paid for it. When it comes to hunting gear, I want something that's going to keep me as warm as possible, while also keeping me as comfortable as possible without being bulky and restricting my movement. And I feel like Sitka provides all of that much better than any other products I've tried. I've tried Cabela's products and Drake products and tried a bunch of other products in the store, and I just don't feel like they're up to the same level that Sitka is. Alright, that's all I have for you guys on this one. If you like this review, please leave the video a like, and if you have any questions about this jacket, leave them in the comments down below. If you're interested in seeing more review videos like this one, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I'll definitely be doing more reviews and tips videos throughout this off season. Also, comment down below. Let me know if there's anything that you would like me to review, and I'll definitely see if that's a possibility. So thank you for watching, guys, and have a good one.